Commissioner of Information and Civic Orientation, Mrs. Funke Egbemode, the government said its claim to have used its contract to raise funds to modernize Osun is ridiculous. The statement added that the fund, which was raised by the state government through the Central Bank of Nigeria, was actually put in place by the federal government to galvanize entrepreneurship activities across all the states in the country. In line with the requirements of the fund, Osun Microcredit Agency was employed as a vehicle to access the loan in 2014. She further stated that it is imperative to issue the statement to correct the misrepresentation of facts and outright lies against the person of the governor and the state's government. The Osun Independent Electoral Commission, OSBC, has announced that the local government election in the state will be conducted on the 15th of October. Chairman of OSBC, Otumba Segun Oladiton, who made the announcement at a press conference, reiterated the commitment of OSBC towards the conduct of a free, fair, credible and transparent election without running foul of the Constitution. OSBC reporter Oluchi Amuda completes the story.
The press conference organized by the Osun Independent Electoral Commission, OSBC, was aimed at unveiling the next move of the Commission with regards to the conduct of the upcoming local government election in the state. While addressing members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm, Chairman of OSBC, Otumba Segun Oladiton, stated that the Commission was inaugurated in 2020 principally to conduct local government elections, but was hampered by a number of encumbrances such as court litigations, COVID-19 pandemic, and SARS saga, as well as lack of necessary enabling laws. Otumba Oladiton, however, intimated the media that with the passage of the Osun State Independent Electoral Commission Law 2022 by the State House of Assembly and duly assented by Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, all inhibiting factors and circumstances have been ameliorated, adding that the election will be conducted on the 15th of October this year.
The cost is very clear for the Commission to conduct the local government elections. All previous laws of local government elections in the state have been repealed, and it is now the Osun State Independent Electoral Commission Law 2020 that is in operation.
Otumba Oladiton, who noted that the Commission would not be involved in any form of illegality, urged those who are aggrieved to seek legal means of redress and desist from issuing threats.
If there is any disagreement on the issue, go to court, and the court will interpret. Whatever steps I take, don't threaten me. Go to court, and the court will be the final arbiter.
The OSBC chairman also appealed to members of the public to support the Commission and not allow themselves to be used by politicians to disrupt the peace of the state.
Members of the public should not allow themselves to be used, because the leaders of these political parties, they may belong to the Hague party today. Tomorrow they move to Palm Oil party. From Palm Oil party, they might go to Calabash party. But you, the followers, you'll have killed yourselves, and you'll not allow your blood to be used to not cleansing, but as a rubbish stepping stone towards the success of some politicians. So I appeal to the people of Osun State that they should not take politics personal.
The press conference had in attendance all the board members of the Commission, top management officers of OSBC, members of the press, among others. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
Order in the state, Honorable Johnson Ojo has called on the federal government and the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of University to shift ground towards reaching a compromise to end the 7-month-old industrial action. Honorable Ojo made the call in an interview with OSBC News, adding that an idle hand is a devil's workshop, noting that the protracted strike portends a bleak future for the country. He speaks.
Federal government and ASU especially to reconsider their opinion, to shift to sift in their opinion. ASUU must sift. And because what I know very well is that even these ASUU people, their children are also that are being affected. If they don't think of anything, because of their own children too, and federal government, why are we a nation? We can take care of our children. They are our future. And if we don't want the future of this country to be bleak, it means we must take care of our children very well. Because if we don't, then we are inviting chaos in the future.
In Osun State, Mr. Segun Akinwusi has said that government has no justification for reducing workers' service year while it continues to increase cost of governance on a yearly basis. Mr. Akinwusi stated this while speaking in an interview with OSBC News. He described workers as engine room of development whose welfare has to be prioritized at all times. He speaks further.
It's not about length of service that's most important. What are those incentives that can make people want to work with, that will make them have job satisfaction? Good salary, good working environment, facility to use and all the rest must be there, as government provided that. And let me tell you, when you say it's hot, do they know what the end result? You want mediocres to take over from them? People that have not, because you cannot buy experience. It has to be acquired all over the years, you know. And that is why you need people to really stay sufficiently long and mentor the people below so that they can take off effectively. So cutting any working age, is a disservice to the system. The system will just collapse. That's the bottom line. The system will collapse. And if you are talking even that it's about finances of government, is it only about civil servants that increase the spending of government? Let me tell you, I've always been saying that cost of governance in Nigeria is most expensive. We are running the most expensive presidential system. Let them go and cut the cost of governance.
An Osun-based activist, Comrade Wahid Lawal, has attributed the challenges facing the country to the cancellation of the widely accepted as free and fair presidential election won by Chief Moshood Abiola by former military ruler, retired General Ibrahim Babangida. Comrade Wahid Lawal dropped the hints while speaking with OSBC News. He noted that Nigeria had the opportunity of being the leading light of Africa, as indicated by the process of the 1993 presidential election, but the opportunity was truncated by infamous annulments precipitated by the retired general.
Nigeria had an opportunity to choose a nationalist in 1993. Babangida annulled this election. That singular annulment created all the problems we're having today in Nigeria. If he had allowed Abiola to govern this country, Abiola may succeed in that governance. He may lose, he may even fail. But if Babangida had allowed him to rule, the unity of Nigeria that is now being threatened, Nigeria would have been a united nation, a united country, a united entity that can now be boasting of being a nation, not a country. Babangida said we are struggling to be a nation. We are still a country struggling to be a nation, and is the root cause of all this problem.
Comrade Wahid Lawal also urged Nigerians to eschew any form of destruction such as tribalism, religious bigotry, and others from truncating the nation's nascent democracy. And that ends the state news on OSBC TV. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.
Hello viewers, welcome to your darling station OSBC. Come enjoy a rich menu of programs. On OSBC TV, there is something you must watch. We have drama,
Honey, is it not eating?
I just heard strange words and incantations, like ritual songs, coming from his room.
Honey, it's okay. Let me go and talk to him.
sports,
It is Mel! Yeah. Oh, yes! What a brilliant free kick!
good musicals, educational television, kiddies and cartoons. Quality discussions and editorials.
Having an holistic view of what is playing out now in the political climate, general summary.
Then you equally saddle the same minded with controlling, the funding and the money to which a party will spend. Actually, it's unfortunate that the parties are not sincere. They cannot be sincere in the nature of elections we are organizing. In the developed society, it's not as if the things are a little bit, but today people are challenging even Trump's elections in terms of information, in terms of managing the activities, in terms of his campaign. You can't do that here.
And news on the go.
For prioritizing agriculture as a means of diversifying the economy.
Join us on StarTimes channel 113, Free TV 502, and follow us online at osbcng.org. Meet us on our social media platforms. OSBC Television, we keep you updated.
ẹ̀ka san ẹ̀rọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun làwọn ọ̀fìn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ti sọ lásọyàn pé ìró tó jìnnà sóòótọ́ lóhun tí kọmíṣánná tẹ́lẹ̀ rí fẹ́tò ìṣúná nípínlẹ̀ yìí ọ̀mọ̀wé Wálé Bọ́lọ́rundúró sọ lórí ètò ìṣúná ìpínlẹ̀ yìí lábẹ́ ìdarí gómìnà Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá pẹ̀lú bí ìgbà téèyàn ń pọn irọ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀rìn láti parọ́ mọ́ gómìnà àti ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí lọ́rọ̀ náà rèé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ní lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso gómìnà Oyètọ́lá ìjọba kò ná ìná àpà tó sì rọ kọmíṣánná náà nígbà kan rí pé kó yọ sí bọ́ńbọ́ wá sọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ nípa ipa tóun gan kó nígbà tó fi wà nínú ìṣèjọba. Àtẹ̀jáde tí kọmíṣánná fẹ́tọ̀ ìròyìn àti ìtanijí nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun arábìnrin Fúnkẹ́ Ẹgbẹ́mọdé fi síta ní ìjọba ti wòye pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí kọmíṣánná tẹ́lẹ̀ rí náà sọ pé òun lo ipò òun láti wá owó fún ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Ó ní ìjọba àpapọ̀ nípasẹ̀ báǹkì àpapọ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò okòwò yíká àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tó wà lórílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà láti fi tú owó jọ tí ìjọba sì ṣàmúlò àjọ ayánilówóṣòwò nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Microcredit Agency láti rí owó ìyá náà lọ́dún 2014. Kọmíṣánná fẹ́tọ̀ ìròyìn fi kún pé ó ṣe pàtàkì láti fèsì sóhun tí ọ̀mọ̀wé Wálé Bọ́lọ́rundúró sọ lọ́nà àti pa gbogbo irọ́ tó pamọ́ gómìnà Oyètọ́lá àtijọba ìpínlẹ̀ rẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn lè mọ òkodoro ọ̀rọ̀ náà. àjọ elétò ìdìbò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ti kéde pé lọ́jọ́ 15 oṣù kẹwàá ọdún yìí ìdìbò ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ yóò wáyé. Alága àjọ OSBC Ọ̀túnba Ṣẹ́gun Ọládìtàn ló kéde ọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbi ìpàdé oníròyìn kan tó wáyé. Ó tẹnumọ́ ìfarajìn àjọ OSBC láti ṣètò ìdìbò tí yóò pàgìrì láì tasí àgẹ̀rẹ̀ sófin. Oníròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí Ọlùchí Àmọ̀dámúròyìnbó àtúpalẹ̀ rẹ̀ rèé ẹ̀bá mi kálọ̀.
Ìpàdé oníròyìn ọ̀hún làjọ OSBC gbé kalẹ̀ láti ṣe àlàkalẹ̀ ọ̀kan ọ̀jọ̀kan ìgbésẹ̀ tájọ náà fẹ́ gbé nímúrasílẹ̀ fẹ́tọ̀ ìdìbò ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Nígbà tó ń bá àwọn oníròyìn sọ̀rọ̀, alága àjọ elétò ìdìbò tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Ọ̀túnba Ṣẹ́gun Ọládìtàn ṣàlàyé pé lọ́dún 2020 ni wọ́n ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ìgbìmọ̀ náà láti lè ṣàmójútó ètò ìdìbò ìjọba ìbílẹ̀, àmọ́ táwọn ìdíwọ́ kan ṣe àdínàgbòkú nínú èyí tá a ti rí àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn kòrónà àti ìfẹ̀hónúhàn EndSARS tó fi mọ́ àgbékalẹ̀ òfin tí yóò fààyè gbà wọ́n láti ṣe ojúṣe wọn bó ti tọ́ àti bó ti yẹ. Ọ̀túnba Ọládìtàn wá jẹ́ kó di mímọ̀ pé pẹ̀lú òfin ètò ìdìbò tó fún àjọ náà láǹfààní láti ṣètò ìdìbò lábẹ́ òfin tí ilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ buwọ́lù tí gómìnà sì ti gbé yẹ̀wò dáadáa, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe ìdíwọ́ yìí náà ló ti di àfihàn tẹ́gun fi sọ, pẹ̀lú àfikún pé ètò ìdìbò ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ni yóò wáyé lọ́jọ́ 15 oṣù kẹwàá ọdún tá a wà yìí. Ọ̀túnba Ọládìtàn tún sọ di mímọ̀ pé àjọ tó ń darí kò ní ṣe ohunkóhun tí kò bá bófin mu. Ó wá rọ gbogbo àwọn tínú bá ń bí láti gba ilé ẹjọ́ lọ kí wọ́n lè yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ náà nítùbínùbí.
Bí ẹnikẹ́ni nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tó bá lérò pé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe kò bófin mu, kò yẹ ká máa kọ̀wé sí èèyàn láti sọ pé a ó ṣe báyìí fún ọ, a ṣe tọ̀ ń fún ọ. Kán lọ ilé ẹjọ́ kí ilé ẹjọ́ ó sì lè túmọ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ tá olúkúlùkù wa bá gbé, èyí tó bá tọ́ èyí tí ò bá tọ́. Iléeṣẹ́ á dẹ́ni tó bá dá láre á dá láre, ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ̀bi náà á dẹ̀ dá lẹ́bi. Kán jẹ́ ká fi gbogbo èyí tó bá ti ṣe sílẹ̀ sílé ẹjọ́, kán jẹ́ ká fi lẹ̀ fún ilé ẹjọ́ láti ṣe.
Alága àjọ elétò ìdìbò nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wàá pàrọwà sáwọn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ yìí pé kí wọ́n fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ náà kí wọ́n má sì ṣe gbà káwọn olóṣèlú kan lò wọ́n láti dàbàrú àlàáfíà tó ń jọba nípínlẹ̀ yìí.
Ká mọ́ da ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun rú torí pé ìpínlẹ̀ ọmọlúwàbí la pè é. Ìbò wá ìbò lọ àti ẹ̀gbọ́dọ̀ wò kínní kan tẹ́ bá wọ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ pé ẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé olóṣèlú kan lónìí torí pé ó wà nínú ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́yin. Nígbà tó bá fi máa dọ̀tún lẹ́rìí pé ẹni ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́yin ó ti gbé ẹgbẹ́ elépo ó ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn ló wá di pé wọ́n á máa para wọn. Àwọn ọ̀gá wọn tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń sá tẹ̀lé wọ́n jọ ń jókòó gbogbo àwọn jọ ń jẹun.
Lára àwọn tó tún wà níbi ìpàdé oníròyìn náà láti rí àwọn lọ́gàálọ́gàá nínú àjọ OSBC, àwọn oníròyìn pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn míì.
Honourable Johnson Ojo ti rọ ìjọba àpapọ̀ àtàwọn adarí ẹgbẹ́ olùkọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì tó ń woṣẹ́ nírìnyàn ASUU pé kí wọ́n tètè yanjú ohun tó ń fa àìgbọ́ra ẹni yé láàrin wọn kópin bá lè dé bá ìyanṣẹ́lódì olóṣù méje táwọn olùkọ́ fásitì náà gùn lé. Honourable Ojo sọ èyí di mímọ̀ lásìkò tó ń fọ̀rọ̀ wérọ̀ pẹ̀lú oníròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí tó sì ṣàlàyé pé ọwọ́ tó bá dilẹ̀ báyìí òun lè ṣù máa ń bẹ̀ ṣe, nítorí náà kí àgbọn méjèèjì tètè jókòó kí wọ́n pàtọ́pọ̀ kó lè hó kó gbogbo lè lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú sí i.
Ó ṣe pàtàkì kí àwọn ASUU, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ olùkọ́ yunifásitì àti ìjọba kí wọ́n bá wa wò ṣe. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ iwájú wa. Tí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ bá dẹ̀ dá ọjọ́ iwájú yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tèmi mọ̀ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tíṣà tó wà yunifásitì lọ́mọ wọn wà yunifásitì wọn tó wọ́n wà lákàtà wọn. Bóòlù yóò ṣe máa wọ ọmọ ẹ̀ fún oṣù 5 wọn náà jókòó, ọmọ ẹ̀ jókòó. Ìyàwó ẹlòmíì náà tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀, gbogbo yín jọ jókòó nínú ilé ẹ̀ ṣe kẹ̀kẹ́ fún oṣù 5. Bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé èèyàn ó tiẹ̀ wo ṣe pé torí àwọn ọmọ yìí ẹ jọ mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n wò ṣe. Ìjọba náà kẹ̀dẹ̀ ní nígbà tíjọba ò bá lè ṣe tó dáa fún ẹ tí ó tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wa kí là níjọba òun fún gan pàpà. So ó yẹ kíjọba ó mọ̀ yìí pé bí tá a bá fẹ́ kọjọ́ wájú dára àwọn ọmọ wa ni làbúrò mójútó tó pé àwọn lọ́jọ́ wájú wa. Èmi àtúbẹ̀ wọn ni àtàṣù àtijọba ẹjá wò sí fúnra wa, ẹjá wo ọ̀nà tá a fi lè gbégbà.
lórí òṣìṣẹ́ ọba tẹ́lẹ̀ rí nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ṣẹ́gun Akínwùsì ti sọ pé kò sí ìdí kankan tó fi yẹ kí ìjọba máa dín àkókò tó yẹ káwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ọba ó lòkù lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ níwọ̀n ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé owó ná lórí ètò ìṣèjọba fọdọọdún gbẹnu sókè sí. ọ̀gbẹ́ni Akínwùsì sọ èyí lẹ́yìn tó kópa tán lórí ètò ẹ̀ka ìròyìn àtọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ ti iléeṣẹ́ yìí kan. Ó rọ ìjọba láti mọ́rọ̀ ìgbáyégbádùn àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ní bàdà nítorí pé àwọn kan lọ pákútẹ̀lẹ̀ ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú sí i.
Tí wọ́n bá ń sọ pé owó tíjọba ń ná tó pọ̀ jù, ṣé òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ló ń gba gbogbo owó yẹn? Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn àtọ̀nà kan wò ó. Kí ni èlò olóṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ń gbà nínú tíjọba ná lọ́dọọdún? Kí wọ́n wo táwọn olóṣèlú ń gbà, kí wọ́n wo tí wọ́n ń gbé contract jáde, kí wọ́n wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbé bí wọ́n ṣe náwó wa. Àmọ́ iye owó tá a lọ yá níta tá a fi ń ṣe rélùwé síbì kan tá a fi ń rọkọ̀ fún orílẹ̀-èdè míì káàkiri. Ṣé civil servant náà ló ń gbẹ́lé yẹn? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ pé kò sí àǹfààní kankan tí ìjọba tàbáràlú lè rí nínú pé kán gé ọjọ́ orí táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fi ìjọba ń ṣe. Mo kàn jẹ́ kí nǹkan ó dàrú tán pátápátá nítorí Yorùbá ní wọn lè fowó ra ìrírí. Ẹni tí ò bá ní ìrírí kankan kó kàn bọ́ sí ipò kan kò sí nǹkan ó bàjẹ́. Àti tí ń rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ orú ẹni torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ipò míì torí pé òṣèlú náà fi gbé wọn débẹ̀ la ṣe ń rí pé bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ performance tó yìnbó ṣe máa ń sọ ó wà below standard.
Comrade Waheed Lawal ti ṣàpèjúwe ọ̀rọ̀ tí olórí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí nígbà kan rí ajagun fẹ̀yìntì Ibrahim Babangida sọ lórí ipò torílẹ̀-èdè yìí wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwáwí asán nítorí bójú àkàtàbalẹ̀ kò kì í ṣẹnu adìyẹ ló yẹ ká ti gbọ́. Ó ní bàbá wo ipa tí ààrẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí náà kó nínú ìṣòro torílẹ̀-èdè yìí ń kojú kì í ṣe kèrèmí pàápàá jùlọ bó ṣe fagilé ìdìbò ààrẹ tó gbé olóyè Moshood Abiola wọlé. Comrade Waheed Lawal sọ èyí di mímọ̀ lásìkò tó ń fọ̀rọ̀ wérọ̀ pẹ̀lú kọ̀rọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ yìí. Comrade náà rọ àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà pé kí wọ́n ta kété sóhun tó bá lè dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí àtẹ̀yí tó lè pàkúta sétò ìṣèjọba tiwantiwa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n tóun náà sọ síwájú sí i.
Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tòní Babangida sọ pé orílẹ̀-èdè tó ń gbìyànjú láti di orílẹ̀-èdè oníṣọ̀kan ni ṣùgbọ́n Yorùbá ní àjàláta ń nà ìwọ náà nù. Babangida yìí náà lo ọ̀pákùtẹ̀lẹ̀ ìṣòro tí Nàìjíríà ní tá a fi débi tá a dé lónìí torí pé a ti ní àǹfààní kan lọ́dún 1993 tí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà Haúsá Ìgbò Yorùbá tí wọ́n panu pọ̀ dìbò fún MKO Abiola gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ wọn. Babangida fagilé ìbò yìí ni ìfagilé ìbò yìí ó ní ọ̀pákùtẹ̀lẹ̀ ìṣòro tí Nàìjíríà ní dòní. Ìṣòro yìí o tó bá yẹ kó Babangida ti gbà kábíọ́lá ó sì jọba gbà náà ni Abiola ó lè rí ṣe dáadáa o ó sì lè má rí ṣe náà ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé àpanupọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà ló yàn inú ọmọ Nàìjíríà ìbádùn láti tún wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ míì.
Jíbá lọ lórí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun fún ti àkókò yìí tó darapọ̀ mọ́ àláago 5 kọjá ìṣẹ́jú 15 nígbà táwọn ìròyìn ìrọ̀lẹ́ wá sójú òwòrán yín títí ìgbà náà kí wà ẹ kú ojú lọ́nà.
Hello viewers, welcome to your darling station OSBC. Come enjoy a rich menu of programs. On OSBC TV, there is something you must watch. We have drama.
Honey, is it not eating?
I just heard strange words and incantations, like ritual songs, coming from his room.
Honey, it's okay. Let me go and talk to him.
Sports.
It is Mel. Yeah. Oh, yes. What a brilliant free kick.
Good musicals. Educational television, kiddies and cartoons. Quality discussions and editorials.
Having an holistic view of what is playing out now in the political climate, general summary.
Then you equally saddle the same minded with controlling, the funding and the money